So welcome to the process map for closed captioning audio files. Now, we have lots of these articulate courses, and that's where your final product's going to end up going. It's going to be able to make these turn into closed captioned courses. The most important thing, the kind of first thing you're going to get, is you're going to get a Google link that takes you to a folder where you're going to find your different files. So this is for project lesson 1. In the folder, you'll see a bunch of audio files, and then you'll see a script. These work in tandem to give you the information you need. You'll want to download these audio files onto your computer and then open up the script. And then I've moved them from side to side so you can see your audio files over here and you can see your script. Now this is the basic storyline export. So if your script looks like this, you go 1.3. Okay, I need to find slide 1.3. And then I look in the notes section. This is where I get the text for the audio. So now I've downloaded this. I have my text, which I can of course copy. And I can open up my AGS software and drop this text right in here. And then I can go find my audio file to be able to caption it. For the next one, I go find 2.1. So I scroll down a little further. I find 2.1. Here's my text. That's the process. You find the text you need for the audio, you open up the AGS software, and then as a separate video there's a little bit more details on, you go File, Export, Export again, and now you need to name this file. And that's where, once again, that number becomes really important. If this is for slide 1.3, you name it 1.3.srt. You have to put the number of the slide as given to you and SRT. Then you press save and you're good to go. Now I've switched up what you're looking at a little bit to give you kind of a just in case scenario here. In some cases I may give you like this one, a folder with there's a lot of audio files here, but you'll notice the pattern isn't all numbers. In some cases there's words that append each of the different files. So what's going on there? Well, you do need to close caption these ones, and you do need to find, you don't need to retype, you just need to find the text that goes with it. In that case, in this case, let's see here, 1.4 only child, you would go look at 1.4, and then down here in the notes section, you'll see something that says only child, and then followed by whatever the text was for that, right? So you would find that text here and caption this just like you would any other file. But instead of naming it 1.4, you'll name it 1.4 only child. I do ask that you follow the convention of whatever the audio file is. So even if I didn't write it perfect over here, like I just wrote only child, I didn't write 1.4 only child. That's okay. Whatever the audio file is, you should name it 1.4 space only space child.srt. That just saves a ton of time on the post-production end. So the key with closed captioning is you look in the folder, you find all the audio files. Each one will need an accompanying CC file, which will be saved as a .srt, and you're good to go. Before I disappear completely, I will show you that there is one more way you might get a script that's not this default way. You might also get a script that looks like this. But the elements you need to be able to do your captioning well, they're the exact same. You're going to see the script here and the name of the slide. But instead of having to, in some cases, kind of figure out what the name's going to be based on what the file was, I'll have given you the exact name I want in the first column. So this is another way you may be asked to close caption. Either works. Thanks so much and happy captioning.